We're going racing on the Isle of Man for the Centenary Manx Grand Prix, and Dean Harrison is away.
They were warned of damp patches out there on just before the start of the race. The pace does seem to be a little bit down on what we might normally expect.
Mike Brown takes the lead at Ramsey Hairpin on this opening lap. 12:53.036. He leads by 0.872 seconds from John McGuinness. Mike Brown flying through the north of the island here. Mike Brown leads at Ramsey Hairpin from John McGuinness by 0.87 seconds.
Harrison is ahead of McGuinness now by 0.8 of a second. So John McGuinness, if Mike Brown comes through to continue the race lead, John McGuinness will have dropped to third.
At the moment, it is ding-dong at the top with Dean Harrison and Mike Brown. Less than a second separates them on corrected time. Dean Harrison in the lead now. Mike Brown, the advantage between Harrison and Brown is 3/4 of a second.
That gap has opened up from Dean Harrison. Harrison now leads Mike Brown by 1.684 seconds here at Ramsey as Mike Brown makes his way around the hairpin in front of us here. Sean Anderson up into fourth, and he's brought down that gap to John McGuinness in third here. It's just 3.320 seconds between Sean Anderson and John McGuinness. So Sean Anderson right in the hunt as it stands for a potential podium place.
Going to go across the line. What are we going to see? A lap record for Dean Harrison. Let's have a little look at this lap. 20 minutes 19.338, 111.395. A new Carol Nash Senior Classic lap record for Dean Harrison. Tell you what, Sean Anderson is coming. He's only 1.9 seconds back. Sean Anderson looking for a podium here.
We also have that concern about that slight sound that we heard on Mike Brown's Norton as he headed out 11.1 seconds down on race leader Harrison as they head out onto this final lap.
So Dean Harrison leads Mike Brown by 28. In third place, number 3, John McGuinness. He's 20 seconds back. And Sean Anderson, fourth place for Sean Anderson, but he's less than half a second down on John McGuinness.
Possible mechanical issues that could be really affecting Mike Brown, and as was alluded to earlier this week, he really hasn't had much luck mechanically.
Sean Anderson up to third.
Sean Anderson moving up to third ahead of John McGuinness.
Sean Anderson up to second place. Sean Anderson, but here's Harrison. Harrison takes the win. Dean Harrison wins at the Manx Grand Prix, and across the line he goes.
It's only 2.4 seconds between McGuinness, Anderson and Brown. Brown is the one that's going backwards. He seems to be struggling.
Sean Anderson had dropped way down to fourth place, so drama on the last lap here of the Carol Nash Classic Senior. John McGuinness is up to second, Mike Brown's in third, and Sean Anderson fourth at the moment. Come on, Sean, get it home. Is he going to do it? No, Sean Anderson, fourth place. Dean Harrison has taken the win, number 2, from number 3, John McGuinness, by 52.5 seconds. Then it's number 7, Mike Brown. He's nursed it home with a new lap record for the Classic Senior Manx Grand Prix of 20 minutes, 24.169, 111.395. Number 2, on the Norton, Dean Harrison.
Absolutely over the moon to give them boys a win for all the work they've put in this week, so brilliant.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are away with the Junior Manx Grand Prix. Mark Colvin away.
Incredibly close as we make our way into the north of the island on this opening lap. You really wouldn't want to be a betting man on this particular pack. Joe Yeardsley still setting the pace here at Ramsey Hairpin. He leads by 5.106 seconds from number 4, Victor Lopez. Daniel Ingham slotting in third.
Joe Yeardsley out of Kirkmichael. Rider perfectly okay, but the race not gone well for Joe Yeardsley. Looking like he was in for a shoe in there at one stage, but a mechanical failure at Kirkmichael, but the rider perfectly okay. So that's damn hard luck for Joe Yeardsley, but Victor Lopez now takes up the reins.
Disaster for Joe Yeardsley out there with a mechanical problem at Kirkmichael. Commiserations to him, but the drama is still continuing here in the north of the island. So 3 machines through Ramsey Hairpin. Victor Lopez leading of the 3 through so far. Daniel Ingham now also arriving up through Stella Maris towards us. Daniel Ingham slots into third behind Andrea Maiola. Maiola now ahead
It's so close that these pit stops are going to have a huge impact on the leaderboard potentially. Victor Lopez's pace to Cronknamona is inside the Joe Yeardsley pace from the opening lap.
37.751 is the quickest pit stop so far, and that's for the number 2 bike, Andrea Maiola.
He's up to second overall. Lopez now leads by 5.2 seconds from Maiola, with Batalico only 2.6 seconds back on that.
My word, as Andrea Maiola pulled the pin in the north of the Island, because a gap that was at nearly 3 seconds earlier in the lap is now down to less than half a second between Lopez at the top and Maiola in second.
This is still anybody's race.
Fastest sector on from Cronknamona to grandstand of the race for Victor Lopez. He has got the message. The lead's gone back out. He leads Andrea Maiola at the end of lap 3 or 4 by 1.7 seconds.
And he stretched the gap again here. This is commanding. Lopez now leads by 13.5 seconds.
There he goes across the line, number 2, Andrea Maiola. He takes the flag. And there's number 4. He knows he's done it. Oh, he knows he's done it. And look at this. 19 minutes, 14.5, 117.645 for Victor Lopez. And he wins 14.821 seconds for number 2, Andrea Maiola in 3rd place. 5 seconds will call that. Maurizio Bottalico. Wow, the old lap record was 116.475, went up to 116.9, and it's now been obliterated.
Victor Lopez just making his way up, waving, taking it all in. I think he's just about to find out he's also set a new lap record.
I'm really happy.
3, 2, 1, and the sheer lightweight Manx Grand Prix is away. Michael Dunlop, and the bull's away. Oh, he is away on a mission. Well, we have drama off the start line. Michael Dunlop has stopped at the railway. We don't know if he's continuing on yet, but we have heard Michael has stopped at the railway.
Adrian Scaife has retired at Quarterbridge.
To add to the retirements, number 27, Jonathan Perry, a retirement down at Quarterbridge alongside Michael Dunlop and Paul Jordan.
Hearing that Gareth Arnold has retired at Douglas Road Corner.
Lap time for Mike Brown, 19 minutes 21.1, 116.98. Lap for Liam Locker. He's about to leave now as Mike's, I think, is going to go first.
Change of eyes. Oh, they're still pushing Mike down the pit lane. It's not going, it's not firing up for him. Ian's left.
Pit stops out. It's 9.9 seconds between them, but it's less than that the lead that Brown has. He will still probably be 7 or 8 seconds up on Locker.
Well, breaking news coming through from race control. This is now being confirmed as a 2-lap race. The race distance has been dropped down from 3 laps to 2 due to lowering cloud up on the mountain. So this is now a 2-lap dash. Mike Brown will be coming across the line to do the double in this race, and here he comes across the line. There he goes, Mike Brown, and here comes Ian across the line once more to finish.